DeMarcus Cousins, man. Get healthy soon. Come back soon. Achilles ain't no hoe, bro.
He said rest in peace like he died.
He did for this season.
6 months of his career did die,
He
though.
did for this season. He done.
Back.
I just hope he can come back the same, man, because Achilles ain't no joke. I'm going to enjoy this show. Because these Cavs ain't looking too hot right now, baby. I mean,
excellent news.
I heard, we don't need Kyrie. IT better than Kyrie anyway. Kyrie about to tank. Cavs about to go right back to the ship.
30,000.
They look trash. What's wrong? What's going on? How do they fix it? What is happening with these Cavs right now?
Let me tell you exactly what's going on. And I hate to do this, but I have to do it to make a point. Let me compare. You watch Golden State play. You watch Cleveland play. This happens every single time LeBron James jumps ships, either revamps a team. He can have on the same Cavaliers jersey and have 4 different Cavalier teams that he played for in 4 years. Because he always begging or asking for more. Each time there's always a contender every year, whether he in Cleveland the first stint, Miami the second stint, and then back in Cleveland, there's always someone that is the next up and coming. And when you look at that team, they never did what he quote unquote did. They didn't build a team. Now in this instance, yeah, you could say Kevin Durant, but they play like they like each other. He's never in a consistent situation where people actually have grown with him. They've gone through battle scars with him. They are trained to play like LeBron James wants them to play. They are trained to pad his legacy. They're trained to like his organized liking. I'm supposed to like you because we came here to win a championship. We all are all-stars. We have really good teams apart from each other, and we're always the franchise players on every team. Shouldn't this just work out? No, it's not like they are all going through the bumps and bruises. Not a core of Golden State that went through the bumps and bruises together. Okay, Kevin Durant didn't go with him. He was picked up along the way. But that's not enough to mess up chemistry. They genuinely been through a lot. They genuinely want to play with each other, and they don't care who scores. With LeBron James, it's a totally different dynamic. We know LeBron is the alpha male on that team, and his legacy is the only one that matters. They all got their own legacies that they can pad. Kevin Durant going to be a Hall of Famer. Stephen Curry going to be a Hall of Famer. Draymond going to be good no matter what. So at the end of the day, I feel like all this organized, liking each other, organized, let's act like we got it all together when we get on the court, it's not happening. That's why we have 14 meetings in 2 days.
So are we saying that LeBron James is a bad teammate?
I'm saying, no, I won't say that. I'm saying LeBron James is a bad GM because he always chooses players to play with that don't like to either play with him or they have a hard time catching on. I think his Achilles heel is that he's way too good because all the people he has too many expectations out of people. They cannot reach or exceed the expectations that he has for himself. He's better than everybody he played with every single time, including all the All-Stars he plays with. So that is a problem. You cannot force chemistry. And right now, All-Star break, what happens? Every team he played for falls apart. But they managed to pull it back together.
Well, I think we agree and for totally different reasons. Because that man is a horrific teammate. Like everybody be like, who would you rather play with? LeBron James or Kobe or whoever we talking about. But I would never, ever want to play on LeBron James' team. For the simple reason of, look at every person that went over there. From D-Wade, from Bosh to Kevin Love and Kyrie. The only one who managed to still look like an amazing player was Kyrie. And he got absolutely no credit for it. Yeah. Which is why he left. Yeah. Like, so when you go over there, you got to play terrific ball. And even if you do, it's all LeBron credit. Absolutely. I don't care what you do or how good you play. It's LeBron James is the best player in the world. He did it. He's not the best player in the world. No, sorry. He's not. Kyrie's gone, and it's taking these. If you take Kyrie and Bron off, who's better, Cavs or Boston? Do I need to list? D-Wade, IT, Kevin Love. It's Cavs. The Cavs are clearly better. You take Bron and Kyrie off.
We know that.
But who's the better team right now? Boston. So why are we keep saying that LeBron James is the best player? Like, why do we keep saying it when we keep getting proven wrong? He keep going to the finals, he keep losing. He keep having all-star teams, he keep losing. One player left, and now everything just went to dirt. And we want to say LeBron James is the greatest player ever because them numbers look good. Look, stats don't matter. I don't know no other way to say it, man. Like, them numbers always going to look good. He's 6'8", 240. He's the Hulk in gym shoes. He not the best player, bro. Like, the Cavs gonna have these. IT hate it. IT just got there. He like, what is this?
He's the most vocal.
Yeah, he's like, what is this?
I was like, bro, you been here 5 minutes. You sure you ready to get shipped out?
And that's because he was on the outside looking at the Cavs like, oh my God, if I get on this team, I'm going to win. Now he in that locker room and he like,
I really thought that was surprising when he compared them to Boston. See, back where I came from, whenever you start a statement about saying, see, where I used to be, this the way it used to go, I'm like, oh, God, LeBron get ready to get this man shipped out. Dan Gilbert is on speed dial right now.
How do you always need help? Why are you trying to trade for DeMarcus Cousins and DeAndre Jordan?
I was about to say, you even asking for more help. What do you want?
Like, how much do you need? Like, so basically, it should just be LeBron playing no one. Just 15 All-Stars and nobody on the other team.
It only works when everybody that I'm playing against is on my team. Why the NBA don't understand that? It's not fun unless I'm playing with everybody. I love All-Star Weekend.
Dog, y'all gotta do something about these Cavs, man. Like,
their defense sucks too. They're 29th in the NBA in defense. They don't have any. The only offense they have is all ran through LeBron, who will literally chew you out on the floor when you make a mistake. He's not a great teammate. I know from a vocal standpoint. Now, socially, no one likes to play with him.
So tell me this: since Bron has made it cool to just hop up and leave your team, even when y'all just went to the finals, where should LeBron go?
LeBron should not go any. Well, let me just answer the question just to entertain it. If he goes anywhere, go to LA, upstart team, young guys, young talent, and they will respect the heck out of him because he is LeBron James. They look up to him. They've been watching him play forever, so he can manipulate those young little minds. Where should he go? Nowhere. Stay where you are because no matter where you go, you're not winning another championship until you're just it's over with. He will not win again. He's in his 14th season, going on 15th season. No matter how healthy he looks right now, he is not going to be able to get enough talent around him unless he's about to get Steph Curry, unless he's about to go get Kevin Durant, unless he's about to go get Draymond Green. He's not winning. So you might as well stay where you are. You have 3 rings. Your legacy is set. You going somewhere is not going to make a difference because guaranteed they're all going to take pay cuts to stay with one another. Hence, chemistry is going to just grow. Where you got to go somewhere and keep building chemistry and then be the best person on the team every time. It's the same thing over and over. You're just going to keep wearing different jerseys, making your legacy look worse. Stay where you are because you ain't winning no more.
Well, first, I can't let you keep saying best player on the team. I'm sorry, he's not.
He's not the best player on the team that he's on right now?
Now, yes.
Okay.
Right now, yes. When Kyrie was there, no. I disagree. He was not. It was hard to say it back then because Kyrie didn't have no legacy, nothing to stand on. But if Boston go to the Eastern Conference Finals, that's enough proof for me that he was not the best player on that damn team.
I think what people argue with you about with the best player thing, they putting it in a vacuum, saying the player that he is rolling out of bed, he's the best player in the NBA.
Right.
It's a vacuum thing.
But this is the thing. He's not. He's the best athlete. He's the best athlete by far of any player we've ever seen. And he's always going to be that. Mm-hmm. But just being an athlete don't mean you got the skills to go with it, which is why I say you the Hawk in tennis shoes.
But see, this is another thing. Yeah.
For real. If you put me against the Hawk is going to demolish me. Don't mean he can't hoop.
You know I agree with you. I don't really think... I'm just going to say he's not entertaining to watch. I ain't going to say he can't.
He ain't got no moves.
I'm just going to say this. The only reason why you're going to lose... I agree with you. So it's not me making you lose the argument or saying it or combating your argument. The reason why it's going to always be an argument is because let's look at the landscape of the NBA that LeBron lives in. He is going on his 15th or 14th season. This is typically around the time in someone's career that's legendary that they start to break a lot of records because it's going to take all that time for you to start to get there. Right. So you're going to always be in the headlines. You're going to always be praised and celebrated because here come 30,000 points. First person in the playoffs to do this. Second player in the playoffs to do that. First person in the finals to do this. You're not going to do that 5 years in because it takes time. So while everybody else is trying to establish themselves, LeBron from here on out is going to always look good.
But see, this is what everyone will have to stand that test of time. And this is a point I got from you. Literally, this year, the Warriors win. Steph has just stepped onto that threshold with LeBron James. Like, that's the problem with making LeBron James the GOAT. He's too easy to reach. It's too easy to get where he at.
Yeah.
And, that can't be GOAT status. So when KD passes it, then KD's like, no. No one will say KD's better than Jordan. Right. But we'll say KD's better than Bron.
Very quickly.
But then say Bron's better than Jordan. You see the problem with this argument?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's contributing to where they are right now. I feel like he's a lot lauded higher than what he should be. And it really is because of those records that's being broken in the 14th.
He's the only legacy that's currently out there right now.
Exactly. They can't do what he's doing because they're only 10 years in. You know what I'm saying? Or less. So they're not going to be prevalent. He's really the only... Wow. If you really think about it. The only person, him and Dirk, that are really worth anything, that can really break any records, Dirk's not scoring at a high enough pace. Dirk really kind of taking a back seat.
Yeah.
He the only one that's still a veteran that's grinding it out. So if you think about it in the NBA with all those teams, he really the only person that can stay relevant amongst all the young peers.
Right. That's all that's left.
You might have a point there. I usually disagree with you, but you might have a point there. He just looks a lot good, a lot better. He looks a lot better because of what the position that he's in.
Yeah.
Steph Curry can't break a lot of those 30 grand, 7 plays to do it.
That's another reason Steph ain't gonna get a lot of them points. He started off. This is a quick side note. This is one of the reasons I think Steph is so good because he got to play with Monte Ellis. Yeah. And he had to find a way to get numbers without getting the ball. So now that he always getting the ball, he like, I can do this. Yeah. But those first 6 years, he didn't get the rock for real. Right. It wasn't his team. No. So his numbers never gonna match that. No. Like he never gonna catch up. That don't mean he's not as good as a player. Yeah, he had to earn his keep in the NBA. He didn't come in out of high school, the man wearing a white suit, number 1 draft pick. Right. So LeBron's got that advantage of never going to college. So needless to say, we beat the LeBron conversation with the Cavs. We beat that into a pulp. Yeah. Now we can go over to him being a captain with Steph this
Curry.
all-star setup, man.
Well, do you like it or do you hate this whole thing?
I hate it. I genuinely hate it.
And I like it. That's why we're going to disagree, but go first.
Well, we probably going to agree because I do feel like it's necessary. I feel like it's necessary, not because all the West players left the East players left and went to the West, but because All-Star Weekend was literally getting boring. Mm-hmm. Like, they didn't have nothing. Like, the players don't want to go out there and hoop for real because you don't want to get hurt. So you don't play for real to the fourth quarter. The dunk contest,
the Pro Bowl.
Right. The dunk contest trash because it's only 2 dunkers. If Aaron Gordon and Zach don't show up.
And gravity only allows so much.
Right. If them 2 don't show up, you ain't really watching much. Mm-hmm. The 3-point contest, don't know shooters going in. You know either Steph or Clay going to win either way. They might as well just have the Warriors have a 3-point shootout. So I feel it. Like they had to do something. But one, if you're going to do it, make it live. Televise it. Let us see them pick them players. Put them all on the court. Make it a pickup game. We gonna shoot for cap and we gonna pick some players up. Like
that would be sweet.
But they worried about the backlash. Who gonna feel some type? Play better. If your feelings hurt, play better. If I don't like you, I'm not picking you. I don't expect Russ to pick KD up. I want to see that on film. You know what I mean? I want to see Russ, KD, and Bron standing there and Russ go, "Come on, Bron." Like I want to see that. That would make a great gift.
Yeah, like, I agree with you. I like it, man. I like it. And I do wish it was televised because I want people to be in their feelings. Look, you cannot try to make this thing not make people uncomfortable. You made it uncomfortable when you made 2 people and their peers, they have to pick their peers. Right. That already made it confrontational and combative already. Let's just go all the way with this thing. Televise it. Make it like the draft. Put the names on the board. Let them grab the names off. And let's really get some rivalry going on. And maybe they'll take the All-Star game seriously because they want to go at the person that didn't pick them.
Exactly.
And I think it's really dope because East and West being together, now y'all might want to play for something. We got everybody that it's all of us now. My squad against your squad. Let's get it on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just because I'm on the East. It ain't just because I'm on the West. No, Brian picked me, and I end up being on the team with somebody I like. We getting ready to talk trash. We got social media. Let's do some more to make this more competitive. I don't want nobody to get hurt, but I want to see a game. I want to see like a pickup game.
And what about the teams? Like, how you feel about the teams?
Man, what happened, Steph? What pick did you get?
But see, if you watch Steph, bro, like when he have his little interviews and all that stuff, like, they'll ask him a question, and they'll be like, you heard when Russ did this, blah, blah, blah. He'd be like, he had that initial thought, you know, like what he wanted to say, and then he get a corporate answer, like, oh, no, you're supposed to feel like you're the best player, and so I'm just playing. I feel like he trying to prove a point. I feel like he like, yep, I want you to have all the best players. I want you to have everybody you think is cold, and I'm going to pick all the underdogs, and I'm still going to pop you.
You think that?
Why else? Like, I can't, otherwise, like.
I think he just had a very, very low IQ when it came to being a GM, and he botched the heck out of that. He made this thing not fun all of a sudden with the picks that he chose. I looked at them teams and I said, see, this was a good idea until I looked at the rosters. He made it not fun no more.
But this is what I'm saying. What if Brian team loses?
Well, I don't want to have to go on the All-Star team waiting for that to happen to enjoy my game.
But what if he does?
If he does it, he's a genius. But I want to wait till the result. I want it to be hype going in.
But we say that now. Like right now, we say that like, I want it to be hype. I want this team and this team. Like your 2 favorite team. You wanted to pick them what you think is even. But what if he like, it don't matter who on my team. we gonna win anyway because I'm out here.
No, I want to see it off top. I see what you're saying, but I hate that. That's stupid to me because it's supposed to be pomp and circumstance. It's an All-Star game. This ain't the NBA Finals. Yeah, that's cool for bragging rights afterward, but don't you want to go into All-Star weekend excited about something? These two teams about to square off. All Steph team cold. All Bron team cold. No, I'm going into it like...
I mean, we get to see the 30 best players on the same court. I mean, that's... What was you hyped last year going into All-Star weekend?
No.
Exactly. Like,
but they beat them this year. I should be hyped.
Bro, this was... First of all, because I understand this, don't mean I like it. I don't like this. It should be East and West. Like...
No, it should not.
Yes, it is, because now you're taking players who are outperforming everyone in their conference, and they're not getting a shot at it now. Like, Kemba might not ever make an All-Star team like this. Like, Damian Lillard might not ever make an All-Star team like this.
Just barely made it this time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when CP3 was hurt. And Paul George should have been in it. Like,
well, everybody can't make it.
That's what I'm saying. So you should, if you number 2 seed in the East, you should have a guaranteed spot. But with it like this, you literally could still not go.
Well, unless we extend the rosters, it's gonna be snubs. So that part I'm cool with.
But it's not a problem with the snubs. Like, I get snubs. Like, somebody's always gonna get snubbed. But you could literally have all West players. That's not cool.
Yeah, that ain't. But let's live with it. I just listen.
You always letting shit go. No, we don't, man.
Because look what you get in return. You get peers. You get the players getting turned against each other. Why didn't LeBron pick me? Why didn't Steph pick?
You don't know what happened. You can't see it. You don't know what happened. It'd be different if it was live.
But still, you know that your name ain't on LeBron's team.
Maybe it's because Steph picked you first.
Well, that's up to your own determination.
Exactly.
You gotta use your own imagination. Use it as a chip on your shoulder.
The only person that be mad at that is Russ.
Use it as a chip on your shoulder. Why am I on this team and I'm not on the other team? It's worth it to me. It's worth it to me. Plus, there's so many overrated players in the NBA right now. They all need to be put in their place.
I mean, absolutely true. Absolutely true. Who the most overrated player?
The most overrated player to me, I'm just gonna have to say LeBron. I'm always gonna say LeBron, but I feel like that's a cop out. It's a cop out. But overrated to me is definitely LeBron.
I want all my people I argue with on the regular to see this. I want y'all to see me say it right now. I disagree with that. I do not think Bron is the most overrated. Bron is absolutely overrated, but he is great.
There's somebody more overrated than LeBron, you saying?
Yes. LeBron, I'm going to tell you, but LeBron is overrated, but like not overrated that much. Like, he is still like top 5 playing right now. Like, he's still going to be maybe top 10 all time, but they're trying to put him at GOAT. And that's overrating him. Like, he's not GOAT, but he is top. The most overrated player right now is Kawhi Leonard.
Bro. That's the most accurately rated. How did you get that?
Because what makes Kawhi a top 5 player?
He plays on both sides of the floor.
So does Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson plays on both sides of the floor the way Kawhi Leonard does.
What does Kawhi do?
How many defensive trophies does he have in his closet?
That's what I'm saying. That's opinionated. What does that trophy mean?
That means that you can lock anybody down, and you have.
Who? Who's he locked down?
Anybody he play against.
He hasn't, though. We can go game for game, 30, 30,
claw,
30,
bro. Anybody
30.
he play against. And you visibly see it on highlights.
You remember
in the game.
LeBron averaged 28 shooting 50% on him.
Yeah, but...
That's lockdown D?
It's LeBron. It's LeBron. What do you want him to do?
What do you mean? Lock him up.
He in his jersey.
I seen Lance Stevenson play better D than that on him.
It probably wasn't an easy night for LeBron to get them points.
50%?
Tony Allen, he get lit up every time he play Kobe. Kobe ended his career signing his shoes saying best defender. Kawhi's probably gonna get that from a lot of people that are lauded high in the NBA. You're not gonna be able to put a lid on LeBron James.
One, I'm not saying he doesn't have defense, but having defense don't make you a top 5 player.
It does, because on that side of the floor, you're not mediocre.
You
not
just
average.
said they're gonna score anyway.
No, I'm saying that there are gonna be nights where LeBron James is gonna be LeBron. And
no,
nobody in the NBA.
It was every night. It was 28. He averaged 28.
That's okay. That's 28 points.
That's 30.
That ain't 40. You know he good for 35 to 40.
If I can put up 30 on you, you can't check me.
Listen, ask anybody, put anybody else in the NBA in front of that man. Put Eric Gordon in front of LeBron. KD's getting 40 put on him every time. 35.
And then he has 60, which is why he's a top player.
Let's look up.
Kawhi ain't giving nobody 40.
Next time on HoopRun, we gonna revisit this. I'm gonna look up the stats that what I know for a fact. He puts up 35 or more on KD every time. So if Kawhi is only getting 28 every time, and then that's another. Listen. Wait, that's
is
another,
he shooting 50%?
Wait, that's another good thing. No, listen. See, he wanted this stat guy.
You brought him in here. Percentage numbers don't matter.
Percentages though.
The numbers don't matter.
Who
the fact of the matter is, you trying to tell me that Kawhi Leonard is top 5 off strictly defense. He's not offensively better than anyone.
Both sides of the floor. Check how much he averaging on points, and it still puts his energy on the defensive end.
He's playing on the San Antonio Spurs, and he's playing a shrink defense. It's not like the nigga just getting locking up people. He got good hands. He'll mic you, but the defense is great. It's the Spurs. They've had great defense ever since they've existed.
Who is top 10 in scoring and got trophies for their defense?
Bro, he averaged 21 points when he got MVP.
Ooh.
21, bro. That's like Iggy getting MVP. He got MVP for Garden Brown.
How you in it? Good point. How you in the MVP running and you got defensive champions? You got defensive trophies in your closet too. Who does that? Who plays good enough on offense and still can get a trophy for their
What
defense?
is good enough? He's not averaging more points than nobody.
Listen.
He's on the Spurs. They win. When you win, you get them. Steve Nash got 2 MVPs with 18 points.
He the leading scorer on their team. He's a franchise player, and he still finds pride in defense.
Exactly.
Good enough
That's
to
the
get
only
a trophy
reason we
for
mention
it.
him. That's the only reason he mentioned him. Because he's the franchise player. The Magic over there is Greg Popovich.
Bro, Greg Popovich is not
Kawhi
MVP,
Leonard is
bro.
Jonathan Simmons, bro.
Oh, God. Listen to me when I tell you. If I look up them stats, and I will come back on HoopRun and show y'all how LeBron puts up 35 or more on KD. If you can consistently keep that man at 28, this ain't saying that he scored 45 on you today.
First of all,
he scored 19 on you. You keeping him at 28.
Let's just throw this blasphemy out the window now. How does LeBron score? Is LeBron catching it and ISOing people?
He's driving straight to the hole.
Is he catching it and ISOing people?
I don't know.
No, he catching oops. He getting passes from Kyrie cutting through the lanes. So let's not pretend.
Well, no, he's
going one-on-one with Kawhi. He's doing one-on-one with KD.
He's getting it on his own.
Doing that.
He's getting it on his own too. He put his head down like a bull in a China shop.
On a fast break?
No.
Yes.
Straight. All right, man. I wish we can. I want to roll film so bad, man. Listen.
I'm saying you can do that. You can roll film. You can roll film, and you can see 2 or 3 plays where he went one-on-one with KD. But in the end, he not playing one-on-one. All I'm saying is this is HoopRun TV. And we're going to argue about this next time. And it's going to be great.
I'm going to argue about this now.
But we not. HoopRun TV all day, every day. I was right here.